Alright, let's show off that Ardyn. So, Ardyn is a pretty selfish damage dealer, and his utility really comes from him being immortal and him being able to exploit getting multiple turns after breaking opponents. And if you set your party around him, he's really strong. Let's see, I'm not going to bring a big support. I guess I can bring a Noctis. No, actually, no. You know what? Let's make it fun. No support. I'm just gonna bring 9. He's gonna be our giving us some shields, and Machina will do well against multiple opponents. I'm also bringing Ardyn because the more damage you deal, the better, and that's really what he needs. It's a little unfortunate Machina started, actually. Ideally, you wouldn't want that. You would want Ardyn to start instead of Machina. But it's fine, it's fine. We will make it work. So I'm going to 65. I don't want to break, so... Because, well, you want Ardyn to take these breaks. So, you'll start off the fight, you want to Warp Strike and break opponents. Warp Strike, if you break an opponent, will allow him to get Spectral Charge, which is his little hat icon here. Once it's at 5 stacks, his EX, Rising Phantom, will become Rising Phantom plus plus. And that's really what you want, is to get that ready to go before you get your EX. Also, he gets stat increases, so you know, might as well. So as you can see, now we're at 5 stacks. Pretty good amount of damage as well. Let's see. Yeah, well, it's like enjoy. Alright, so in an instance like this, you can very easily just take the break with an HP attack, get an instant turn like this, and then, you know, move on with the rotation. I'm gonna go Dark Tornado, want him to be at 0 HP, and to get Overkill buff, which will increase Max Brave and attack by quite a drastic amount. And now he's ready to go. Yes. I'm gonna White Knight. Let me get the buff going. Let's see. We have a lot of Brave, so I'm actually gonna take, I think, a launch. The more Brave you have, the more powerful Warp Strike's gonna be. Because he gets a refund based on how much damage he deals. So as you saw, we pretty much almost dealt 200k with just skill 1. Pretty damn good, honestly. The issue with having 9 here is he will passively heal Ardyn, which is not exactly what we want, but not that it matters. 0 damage. Yeah, no, it doesn't really matter. But, yeah. So now also 9 providing extra bit of damage. Alright, let's check out his very, very good Rising Phantom. So Rising Phantom guarantee breaks all enemies. So if they're already broken, it just re-breaks them again. And that's pretty messed up. So you'll pretty much guarantee get a follow-up turn with this if you didn't get one last turn. Also, do be careful. Shadow Step, he needs to maintain that, and that's obtained with Aura of Darkness. So just make sure you get that buff maintained, it never drops off by using your skill too. Let's try this out. Let's see how much damage. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty damn good. Oh, problem. So he's at 1 turn with his Shadow Step, so... You know what, actually, I'm going to use on C65 my free ability. Yeah, I forgot to mention, Rising Phantom grants a free ability the turn after. So you can use it on whatever you want, even on a C65, which it cancels the break status. So you see, B is now able to be broken again, which, if I were to use a skill and break him, I would get another turn again. Also increases max break for 3 turns, so there we go. Another turn. And yeah, why not? We're not going to use Aura Darkness much on the next boss, so... Easy. Let's see. Ardyn's still immortal, so we don't have to worry about anything. Yeah, why not? Aura Darkness again. It's pretty good damage, huh? One more turn. Alright. Easy wave. Took us 18 turns. Now for the real boss. Let's refresh our shields. Just make sure you always check your buffs, so he doesn't need overkill anytime soon. Just go Warp Strike. 60k. It's a good 20k refund. 70k. Pretty damn good. Not gonna reapply his debuff. EX going. We'll probably put White Knight again, just to ensure everyone's good to go. Yeah, White Knight. Let's get Rising Phantoms, break him again. We'll get a free skill. Now it's up to you to see what you want. As a free skill. Usually Warp Strike's the best, but in this case, we're gonna lose Overflow. No, let's use Warp Strike. pretty good damage. So also now, his overkill buff ran out, which is what kept him immortal. So if you saw, he gained 1 HP, and that's just basically to ensure if you were at 0, you would be at 1, and so you wouldn't die by losing the buff on him. However, at that point, you're pretty much at the brink of getting one shot, so do be careful. Yeah, if it hits pretty hard. Ooh. Okay. Getting a bit of defense increase. Alright, so now, if you didn't know, by the way, Dark Phantom does give him battery based on how much HP he has. So if you full heal him, he can just go, oh, thanks for, it converts his HP just to Brave. So, it's pretty nice. So having a healer is actually not that bad. Not needed, but he can get some use out of it for sure. Yes. And Immortal. Well, we had White Knight, so it made us immune to attacks. But if we didn't, we would have been immortal anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. I'm gonna go Warp Strike. Ooh, 91k. Woo! That's what I like to see. You know what? I think we'll go with the burst. Get a lot of momentum going. Let's show off. So, burst. I like to start with the EX. You get the break immediately. So that way, you don't have to worry about it. If Ifrit was able to be broken right there, I would have probably Dark Tornadoed instead, and then done the EX, but after that, if you're on a single target, Warp Strike, usually the best. For your free ability, and then, you know, head back to Warp Strike. The good old LD. He's doing quite a bit. Unfortunately, his burst is AoE, so it's not going to deal as much as, say, Noctis or Vaughn's, but it's still relatively good. The effect is really what you want, though. We capped. There we go. It also cancels his break status, so we can break him again. What is this? White Knight. Okay, okay. So, Ardyn's burst effect is good, but he needs to break twice. And you need to do that. You really do. Right now, it increases max brave by 10% and gives 10% of everyone's max brave every time they get their turn, which is okay. But that effect increases by 20% for each time Ardyn breaks. This is why I used this burst, because I knew I was going to get the EX right here. And the EX guarantee breaks. And so now we get a 20% increase to our burst effect, which should give us 30% of our brave back. Well, that's probably more, so... Okay. Well, Ardyn does have a natural regen as well, so we do keep that in mind. And he's got the free skill. I'm actually going to use it on the C65. So we can get our second break. And now we're good to go. Ooh, that 200k with the launch! That's what I'm There we go. You see that brave region? Real damn good. Yeah, let's just warp strike. 92. 84. Damn. I say we keep this momentum going. We have a lot of brave region gonna come our way. If we go into the summon as well, we should be getting a lot of brave region. Look at Machina just instantly got like 29k. So characters that go a lot can take advantage of this, like Ardyn himself or Machina. Yeah, just go into the summon. He's really close to death anyways. We'll get a lot of bravery back, so... So everyone's getting 50% of their max brave every time they get their turn. Ardyn got 70k. So what is he gonna lose? Nothing really. We're gonna get a turn again, so I'm gonna go Warp Strike. I think we'll LD after. That's 200k. Yeah, he's just easy caps everywhere. Machina's gonna take full advantage of this. Good job. So now we're gonna get break. Gonna get our turn back again. How much brave are we gonna refund? 50k. And yeah, it's over. Easy victory. That's how you play Ardyn. Play him very aggressive. Have a party revolved around him because he doesn't bring much to the team except for that burst effect. That burst effect is quite good for the team. But apart from that, he's very selfish in that he wants all the turns. He wants to take all the break opportunities. So if an opponent has bravery, try to leave it for Ardyn. He can break, he can get his turn again, and he can deal more damage. First thing in the fight, make sure that you leave Ardyn the opportunity to break so you can get his hat stacks or his spectral charges. Once they're at 5, he's good to go, and you don't really have to worry about it much anymore. LD, try to keep it consistently up, mostly because you want to make sure he's going to stay immortal, and you can kind of ignore one-shot moves. Like if someone's targeting Ardyn, don't worry about it. You can take the hit. His weakness, though, is dispelling. If an opponent can dispel Ardyn, he will lose that buff. And you just have to ensure that they don't follow that up with an HP attack. If they do, Ardyn's dead. Apart from that, though, he is really strong and probably will never die on you. That's what makes him such a reliable damage dealer as well. That's pretty much it. He's honestly not that complicated. You just really want to make a team around him. A team that can take advantage of either his burst effect, if you do have it, or to give him as much attack as possible. That's why I brought Ardyn. Ardyn was a great summon for this because it increases attack by 30% if HP ever falls below 80%. Ardyn guarantees goes to 0 HP, and so this effect immediately applies and he gets a 30% attack for basically the entire fight. That's the only thing. If Ardyn ever doesn't cap on damage, it's going to be starting to get rough for him. You do want summons, you do want your characters. That's why I had 9 here with us, because he had White Knight, which the buff White Knight gives like an attack boost, an overflow boost, and that just means Ardyn does more. That's pretty much it. Hope this helped.